This is the story of Mr. Jones, a 10-year-old Norwich Terrier, 2-time male centerfold of American bitch, and loving best friend to Catherine Mr. Jones. The two have traveled the world, seen so much, but when he moved to Ventura, things changed. As Catherine and Mark's relationship developed, Jones fell into a fast crowd, filled with cheese, pizza, fast cars like the yellow Fit, and a life on the run. He felt separated, alone at times, and he turned to food for help. No longer interested in life as an activist and Instagram influencer, there were night-long, day-long, week-long benders of pizza, cheese, Cheetos, street Cheetos, more cheese, more bread, more cheese. It was hard to watch. But we will watch because it's necessary to see Jones's full journey from cheese to potato chips. More than one friend awoke to desperate texts demanding more cheese, more ham, more food, and Jones hit rock bottom. No amount of costumes, no amount of makeup could cover what he felt. He turned to help. He found a vet. Yvette, could you tell us your role in Jones's life?
I'm his counselor.
For what specifically?
Mostly for his addictions.
And could you talk a little bit about his addictions? I know this is a sensitive topic, but...
Yeah, it's very concerning. His addictions include he just can't stop eating.
Tired of seeing Jones so low, so chunky, friends decided to stage an intervention. We took him outside. We threw him in the water. We did what we could to help Jones through this very rough period in his life. And we sat down with Mark and Mr. Jones to do the real work. So Mark, as you know, I've been working extensively with Jones to help build your blended family. And in his sessions, he's talked about like what a hardship it's been to sleep on the floor, a position he's not used to. And one thing he suggested to me that was perhaps the two of you could swap off. So 3 days on the floor for him, 3 days on the floor for you. And I'd like to have your input on that. And
Could you say that? What was that?
Jones would like to suggest that perhaps you could swap off. So 3 days on the floor for him, 3 days on the
3
floor
days on
for
the
you.
floor for. Are you fucking kidding me? Absolutely not. I'm not even gonna consider it.
Mark, I'd like to use we terms when we talk about this. So could you look at Jonesy and tell him what you think about this?
Jones.
Notice how he's cowering a little?
I can't. Thanks. Jones, you're just such a...
There's a lot of tension. I think we're going to resume again later. After some careful thought, we decided we knew what was best. We would take Jones and Mark on a psychedelic journey to heal their deep wounds. While I suspect even Jones's psychedelic dreams still revolved around pizza, he emerged renewed, ready to return to the great love of his life. Seeing Jones emerge from this dark period in his life has given hope to us all. And Mark, Jones would like to remind you, you'll be sleeping on the floor 3 days a week. Happy birthday, Jonesy. You're such a good boy. Happy birthday, Catherine, for Jonesy.